Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome back to Weston Racing, and in today's video we're going to be taking a look at the Target exclusive Spin Master Monster Jam 9-pack. The first one, because there's two of them. This is the first one that they released. Now, what's really weird about this 9-pack is that when it first came out, a lot of people thought it was really cool, but also thought it was kind of weird at the same time. Because as you can see, it is a Target exclusive Monster Jam 9-pack. And it's almost like a starter's collection, kind of as it states right here, a Monster Jam collection. So it's like, it's basically a starter kit. It's like, oh, I want to get, my kid likes Monster Jam, I want to get him some trucks. So you buy them this 9-pack. It has 9 different monster trucks in it. You have standard ones that look like they're realistic counterparts. You have a fun variation of Gravedigger. You have this really awesome variation of Dragon, a really awesome variation of Bounty Hunter, awesome variation of Dragonoid, and awesome variation of Zombie. So it's like the ultimate starters kit, right? And like I said, they've done 2 of these now. This is the old one. The new one, this is not in stores anymore. This was in stores for a good couple of years. This is not in stores anymore. The new one is in stores. And the new one features a completely different lineup of trucks. But much like this one has 1 or 2 or 3 exclusive trucks. This pack has an exclusive truck in it. I don't know if this is the exclusive variant though. There are 2 different types of this 9-pack, and it all depends on the Bulldozer, whether the Bulldozer has a rear engine chassis or a front Wilmans chassis. What's really interesting about that is, like I said, I can't remember which one the correct variant is. All I know is I have the Bulldozer that I have that came out of the 5-pack has a Wilmans chassis. This one has a rear engine chassis. So and I like I said, I think the Bulldozer here is from a singles pack. I cannot remember if the one in the singles pack has a rear engine chassis. I think if I remember correctly, the one in the singles pack has BKT tires and a rear engine, which means that this specific Bulldozer right here is exclusive to this 9-pack. Hence why I had to buy this. Everything else in here, this, no, sorry, let me restart. This, and this, I already own. I don't own this, I don't own this, so that's going to be fun. But yeah, we're just going to take a look at 9 monster trucks today. They are from 2 different mainline series. The Stone Crusher, Gravedigger, El Toro Loco, Soldier Fortune came from Series 10 of the mainline. Bounty Hunter came from Series 11, and then Zombie, Dragon, Bakugan, and Bulldozer, or no, sorry, Zombie, Dragon, and Bakugan come from a 2021 mainline series, which I think is when this pack came out, and then this guy is exclusive to the pack. I don't know. That doesn't really matter. If that's true, then I'm right. If it's not true, then Google will prove me wrong when you Google that. Anyways, we're going to basically take a look at these one by one. We're going to start up here and we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And I was honestly thinking about doing a multi-pack madness episode and reviewing the other 9-pack as well, but I decided that I did not want to look at 18 Monster Jam trucks in one video. I would not wish that upon my worst enemy. With Hot Wheels, it's easy because they re-release stuff. With these, it's not. But, I mean, I guess it kind of is. I don't know. Just pretend I'm not talking. The back of the package is really interesting to me because it has Megalodon and Rottweiler on it, even though these are not actually in here. All the rest of the trucks are, but yeah. It also features Megalodon on the side, which again is kind of weird because Megalodon is not in this pack. There's a bunch of phone numbers. Screenshot that if you have issues with Spin Master's products. But yeah, I'm not even going to bother opening the box. I'm just going to take these out one by one just because it's easier that way. So we'll start with Stone Crusher here, which... yeah, like I said, I actually own this Stone Crusher in singles, so chances are I will end up selling this guy on Whatnot as well. But yeah, there's the Stone Crusher. That looks really good. I like that. Stone Crusher was one of those trucks from my childhood that like existed, but I never realized until I was much older how much I actually liked that truck. It was, I don't know. Stone Crusher's cool. I like Steve Stims. I like Stone Crusher. Stone Crusher is the partner truck to Hooked, by the way, which Spin Master finally made a diecast of. This is the Max Contrast Series Dragon, so it's a dragon that's black and white, meant to look like a tattoo kind of thing. That series was awesome. I kind of wish they'd make modern variants of those trucks. Hopefully they'll bring them back in 2026. That would be really cool. I'd love to see like Sparkle Smash and Thunder Roars and that style. This is the Boneyard Gravedigger right here. It's meant to be a Gravedigger with a bone chassis, so that'll be fun. We've looked at a lot of bone chassis Hot Wheels trucks. I don't know if we've ever actually looked at some bone chassis Spin Master trucks. This one's really cool. This is the Darkest Neo Dragonoid, a variant of Dragonoid that it took me forever to finally get, and then I finally was able to secure one of these 9-packs. Darkest Neo Dragonoid is from the video game series, so it's Darkest Dragonoid with a Neo undertone, which was exclusive to a video game, if I'm not mistaken. I'm not a Bakugan nerd. I Googled that. And there's a chance I could be wrong because it was a long time ago when I Googled that. This is I think the Legacy Trucks El Toro Loco from 2020. So it's just meant to look like the real life El Toro Loco. It's pretty good, pretty solid El Toro Loco, all things considered. All right. And then this one's pretty big here. I'm really, really excited to review this one. This is Burn Victim Zombie. Burn Victim Zombie, for those of you who don't know, was a World Finals Encore truck. And it's part of the Boneyard series, so it also has the bone chassis. It did not run a bone chassis in real life. That would have been really weird, but yeah, that'll be fun to look at. I'm also going to tell you guys right now, a lot of the trucks that are in here, I have in package, not out of package. So this is actually my first time seeing these trucks out of package. Every single one of these, except for Bounty Hunter, because I have actually made a video on the series that Bounty Hunter is from. So this will be my second time reviewing this guy. Interesting. Bounty Hunter. I'll have to show you guys what I just noticed there. That's fascinating. So there's Bounty Hunter for the World Finals series. That was the 15th anniversary Bounty Hunter, I'm pretty sure. This is Legacy Trucks Soldier Fortune, so it's meant to look like the real life Soldier Fortune. That looks beautiful. I love that. Again, if I can get Ride Truck Gravedigger, most of the trucks we're looking at in here, I would have made a video on already. And then last but not least, we have Bulldozer with the Firestone tires, but the rear engine chassis. So that is the 9 trucks that we're going to look at in today's video. And now that I've introduced all of them, the reviews shouldn't take as long. So we might just fly through this review today. Going in the same order that we had before, though, we're going to start with Stone Crusher. Steve Sims' Stone Crusher, a truck that Spin Master is about to make another variant of. For those of you who don't know, in 2025, we are getting the Mother's Day version of Stone Crusher, which looks exactly like this, but instead of blue, it's pink. It looks really cool. I didn't even know it was a real life truck. When I made my poster review video, somebody pointed that out to me in the comments. I was like, I didn't even know that was a thing. That's really cool. But yeah, here it is. Steve Sims' Stone Crusher. It is unreal finally getting to look at the Spin Master version of Stone Crusher, because I have been trying for a long time to get a Hot Wheels one, and I could never find one on Whatnot. Everybody was buying them. So having an actual Stone Crusher now is so exciting, because this is a truck from my era. This paint scheme specifically debuted right around when I started watching Monster Jam. So this is a very nostalgic truck for me. And it was in my Monster Jam video game I played growing up, Urban Assault. This was one of the 6 pre-unlocked trucks when you first play the game. This is one of the 6 trucks that you get. And it's really cool. It's really, really cool to see this. But yeah, let's get into the actual review of it. You got a blue body. I'm getting really sentimental here about a monster truck. That's a little ridiculous. The logo on this side looks a little weird. I don't know if that's just me. It kind of looks a little stretched out. Got the caveman on the side. Stone Crusher, of course. So he is, crushing rocks. You got the flames. Very, very iconic truck. Also, I love the wheel design with the red bead blocks. That looks so good. But yeah, everybody, there you go. That's the first one for the video right there. Pretty insane one to start with, the Stone Crusher. Very, very awesome truck. All right, Max Contrast Dragon is up next. Max Contrast was a series that so many people fell in love with. Actually, in fact, I literally just watched Monster Jam OCD review this truck today, like literally a couple hours ago. So it's very funny that I'm now reviewing this truck. But yeah, this is the Max Contrast Dragon. Like I said, this is meant to be, the whole Max Contrast series was meant to be Monster Jam trucks black and white. So, and like, this is one of the very few side series that I feel like Spin Master actually nailed perfectly. I want to see more of these trucks. These things are beautiful. The Gravedigger was sick. This one's awesome. The Blue Thunder was good. Earth Shaker was good. The Yeti from the double packs was awesome. Like, this series was so good. This might unironically be one of my favorite dragons Spin Master has ever made. This thing is beautiful. It looks so good. They nailed every last detail perfectly on this. It's so nice. But like I said earlier in the video, I don't want to do full reviews on these trucks, like full in-depth reviews, because I want to save that for their actual singles release videos. So we'll try to keep it simple. Next up is Boneyard Gravedigger. This is just a standard everyday Gravedigger with a bone chassis. But like I said, I don't think we've ever really looked at a Spin Master truck with a bone chassis before, so this will be my first time doing that. Just a quick little review. It's just a standard Gravedigger, nothing too funny going on here. You got the ivory colored rims. And then on the inside, you can see the bone chassis here. Really interesting. You can see all the little bones, little arm bones and leg bones. This is cool. The engine is a rib cage right here. These just look like the standard headers, but you got the rib cage here, which looks really cool. I'm not 100% sure what the shocks are supposed to be. I guess vertebrae, but the reason why I say I don't think that's what that is because if you look at the roll cage in the chassis as well as back here, that's vertebrae. That's spinal vertebrae right there. I don't know what this is supposed to be though. And what I think is really creepy and like, so I think I got to appreciate I got to give credit where credit is due. Hot Wheels is really cool because it literally the whole front end and back end of the chassis is just skulls all welded together. Monster Jam took a different take on it and they just made the front of the chassis a jaw. So you can see the teeth there with the mandible and the different bones up there and stuff. I'm literally an anatomy nerd and I can't even remember what the name. What's the bone called at the top of your jaw? I can't honestly remember. Might need to refresh on that. But yeah, this is a really cool. Also, I just need to say this: the black chassis against the bone roll cage goes so hard because it honestly kind of makes the truck look like it doesn't even have a chassis. Like it's kind of like a negative space, kind of like these bars back here. It kind of looks like a negative space thing. It kind of makes it to where your eye gets tricked into thinking that the chassis isn't there and it's just the bones that are holding up the truck. That looks so good. I love that. So yeah, there's that one. Let's get to our video game Dragonoid. Darkest Neo here. Probably my favorite variant of Dragonoid that they've ever made. I would have loved to have seen this in real life, but sadly Dragonoid is retired. Maybe someday it'll make a return. I'd love to see that. But yeah, this one is really, really cool. As you can see, it has a... So like I said, as I was talking about earlier, Darkest Dragonoid is a thing. It is a black and purple Dragonoid, but Darkest Neo is Darkest Dragonoid in the video game world, which is where he gets all of this green detailing from. So he's black and purple, but then when he gets transferred into the video game, he gets all the green stuff. If I'm correct about that, there's a chance I am not, so please don't hate on me. I do want to make a video someday talking about all the variants of Dragonoid. Maybe in like I want to make a video called like Collector's Help on YouTube where it's like you as fans can ask questions and I'll answer them relating to collections, and I might sneak my own in there of like, what are the different variants of Dragonoid all about? Because it's an interesting topic, it really is. And for those of you who don't know what Dragonoid, the wings move, the arms move, and the nose cone, or the nose horn moves. So there you go, that is an awesome one there. Like I said, unironically my favorite variant of Dragonoid. That thing is beautiful. Here is the Legacy Trucks El Toro Loco. This thing looks slick. It is just a standard everyday El Toro Loco. Nothing really to talk about here. I don't know why this horn is so messed up over here. It's really loose. That's weird. It's just a standard everyday El Toro Loco. As you can see, nothing crazy going on here. Got a chrome chassis though. That's very rare. You don't really see chrome chassis on Spin Master trucks anymore. That's cool. And then you got the, I like the almost silver colored rims with the BKT printing. All around a pretty nice looking truck, just a standard everyday El Toro Loco, and I'm glad they included it in this pack for anybody who might have just needed a standard El Toro Loco. Another one I'm actually kind of surprised is in this pack is this guy right here, the Burn Victim Zombie. So during the One World Finals, I think it was 15, they debuted a 16. It was 16, I think. They debuted a bunch of different variants of zombie. The four were Maneater, which was a female, Skeleton, which was a skeleton, Burn Victim, which is this guy, and Biker, which is the green one. So this is Burn Victim. This is meant to look like a zombie who was involved in a horrific like fire or something. So as you can see, his mouth is open with the tongue out. I cannot believe, okay, I hate on Spin Master a lot. Can we just round of applause for Spin Master real quick that they made 4 different zombie castings for these trucks? That is like some next level stuff right there. That is crazy. Every now and again, Spin Master will show that, you know what, they deserve to have the Launch Jam contract. And this is one of those cases. I would have liked to have seen this on a standard chassis, which I think they might have done that at some point. But the bone chassis is pretty cool too. Also on the bone chassis here, you can see the vertebrae cage back here a lot better. But yeah, as you can see, he's burned, mouth is open, he's got watery eyes. The brain looks a lot more scrambled up here. It's a lot more open too. It doesn't have the little bridge piece right there. The clothes are more torn up as well. They're also a lot more burnt. It doesn't say monsterjam.com on the back. I don't know if that's accurate or not, but that's a detail. Really, really cool. And then, of course, the big detail here are the custom arms showing that he was, you know, like, kind of like in pain. You know how when people are in pain and they go, ah, that's kind of what it looks like he's doing here, which is really, really cool. Like I said, the attention to detail on both the real life truck and this one were insane. I kind of wish we had Biker Zombie here that I could show you guys that one, because that one is unironically incredible how well that is put together. It's gory. It is so insanely gory, but like, it's so cool. All right, and here is the 20th anniversary. My bad. The 20th anniversary Bounty Hunter. I've done a review on this truck before. I got to give credit to the designers on this one because, like I said, Spin Master and the designers, every now and again, they do something crazy. This truck was huge for Spin Master. This truck was unironically insane. However, I'm noticing that it might not be as cool as I thought it was, because I remember when this truck first came out, a lot of people were freaking out about the fact that it was an actual split paint job truck. And I remember Monster Jam OCD saying in his video that it was a split paint job, that they painted yellow and blue. But now I'm noticing, looking at the interior, that this thing is yellow all the way around. So I'm thinking OCD might have actually been wrong in his review on how they made this truck. I'm thinking they did it the way the Hot Wheels did, where they did the whole thing yellow and then did this side blue over the top of the yellow. Well, he said in his video, and again, if I'm remembering this correctly, is that they painted the yellow and the blue accordingly, but it doesn't seem that way. Because like I said, as you can see here, there's some chipping on the back of mine showing that there is yellow underneath the blue. So there might have been a chance OCD was wrong on that one. If not, then I'm wrong and whatever. I'm wrong about a lot of things, but yeah. 20 years of Bounty Hunter, that's what this was celebrating. 60 years of all-American horsepower. I think that's Checker Shucks Kagan, I think is what that's the 60 years of. Either that, Headman Headers, I'm an idiot. Oh my god, it literally says it right there. Bounty Hunter, yeah, this is a really awesome truck. Also, I noticed something really weird about this. I think the roll cage colors and rim colors are accurate. It does look a little goofy though. If I'm not mistaken, I'm pretty sure when I pulled this out of the package, the roll cage glowed white. You see what I mean? That is weird, right? The roll cage glows almost a white color, even though it's like blue. That is so strange. That is weird. I have never seen a Spin Master truck do that before. It's a blue roll cage, and when you shine a black light on it, it turns white. That's really weird. That actually might be the most interesting part of that whole truck, unironically. Here is the Legacy Truck Soldier Fortune. Really simple one here to talk about. It's just a standard Soldier Fortune. Very interesting. It doesn't have the camo wrapping right here. I thought this variant of the truck had the camo wrapping. I might be wrong about that. Very interesting, and the camera wrapping is not there. It does have it up here, though, which is nice to see, but it is not back here. Also, new variants of Soldier Fortune are not metal flake anymore. They're matte colored, which is, again, I don't know. I like the matte and I like the metal flake equally, I think. I like it both. Accurate and inaccurate, I think Soldier Fortune looks good. Yeah. And then here's the big one for the video. This is the one that we need to talk about the most here, the Bulldozer. This is just a standard everyday Bulldozer paint scheme wise. Absolutely beautiful truck. I love Bulldozer so much. Hopefully this truck will make a return someday. Actually, I don't think it can. I think somebody bought Bulldozer. A lot of people were hoping Bulldozer was going to come back as a part of the whole resurrection thing that Monster Jam's been doing with Northern Nightmare and Backwards Bob. I don't think Bulldozer is owned by Feld anymore. I think someone bought him out, like Radical Rescue. I think it was the same team that bought Radical Rescue bought Bulldozer, I'm pretty sure. I could be wrong about that. Again, that's probably the third time this video that I've said I could be wrong about something, but yeah. Notice how there's no detailing, like lettering or anything on these tires. I think that makes it unique, if I'm not mistaken. Then again, I'm pretty sure the front engine or the rear engine chassis Bulldozer we got in the singles had BKT tires. So either way, I think this is exclusive to this 9-pack. But that is, ladies and gentlemen, the final truck for the video right there. Yeah, all around, like if I was just starting as a collector, this would be a really good set. Just because it has so many good trucks in it. In general, you're getting like standard versions of Soldier Fortune. You're getting standard versions of Bulldozer, even though that is an exclusive Bulldozer right there, so that's pretty cool. But you got like a standard El Toro Loco. You got it, and then on top of all that, like as somebody who is on Whatnot all the time, do you know how hard it is to get Max Contrast Dragon, Burn Victim Zombie, Split Paint Job Bounty Hunter, Darkest Neo Dragonoid? Do you know how hard it is to get those trucks anymore? Because they're so expensive. This 9-pack was perfect because you could get those trucks for super cheap, which was really, really cool. It re-released them. And yeah, that's really all I got for today's video, guys. All around this is honestly a really solid 9-pack. I would honestly recommend this 9-pack to you guys. If you want to start collecting this, the Target 9-pack is a good way to start. Is it better than the new one? I don't know. So that's going to be something we need to look out in the next video I do on the 9-packs when I do the second one, is to compare if the selection in the second one is better than this one. I will say the second Target 9-pack actually has, instead of 1 exclusive truck, it has 3. So that I think helps it a lot. So yeah, like I said, we will eventually get to the other Target 9-pack at some point. I am really, really hoping we do that soon though, because that would be really, really cool. But yeah, that's all I got for today's video. I hope you all enjoyed, and I will, man, this was not 2 long videos in a row. I hope this next one's short. But yeah, see you all in the next one. Thank you, and good night.